Weddings should be memorable, but not for the groom's lack of style. That's why our friends at the Black Tux rents suits and tuxedos that you'll love wearing at your wedding. So if you wind up getting featured on a list of 23 epic wedding fails, or say your reception table catching fire, your DJ playing Let's Get It On during the father-daughter dance, at least you know you'll look good for your close-up. Listen, guys stress about weddings too. Me, I've never been married, but I've had to rent quite a few bad tuxes in my day. Those rental stores, they're just renting you a penguin costume for the day. It's uncomfortable, it never looks right, and that giant bow tie, that's got to go. It's a big day. You got to have some style. So go to theblacktux.com. Check out their tuxes. Let me tell you, now you're dressing in style. They've even got a groom's guide with helpful tips for the groom who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by the whole getting married thing, if you know what I mean. But the best part about the Black Tux is that they have an easy online ordering process that brings your suit or tuxedo straight to you. Just pick a style at theblacktux.com and request a free home try-on so you can feel the fit and quality before you commit. And if online isn't your style, they have showrooms all over the country where you can find your fit and plan your look. From there, they'll ship your order 2 weeks before your wedding so you can check it out one last time. Talk about commitment. Over 5,000 five-star reviews across Wedding Wire, The Knot, and their own website. They all agree you won't find another rental experience or designs like the ones you'll find at the Black Tux. Grooms, if you want your wedding to be remembered for the right reasons, visit theblacktux.com/listen. That's theblacktux.com/listen for $20 off your purchase. Walk, don't run to theblacktux.com/listen to find a look for you and your crew. Theblacktux.com, formal wear for the moment. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 341.
In today's episode, Blue Apron teams up with Jet.com.
Jet.com's newly launched City Grocery offering is now selling Blue Apron meal kits, featuring menu offerings exclusive to Jet customers. This is the first time they've been available through an online retailer. As a priority partner in City Grocery, Blue Apron will have a dedicated brand experience featuring a rotating selection of 2-serving recipes specifically designed to serve the Jet customer. The meal kits are now available for delivery in New York City, as well as Jersey City and Hoboken via same-day or next-day delivery. At launch, there are just 4 choices, ranging from a $17 Italian farro bowl to $23 seared steaks, but the company stated the selection would rotate every 6 weeks. Customers will be able to take advantage of the site's economy of scale discount, which lowers the cost per unit when you buy multiples of the same item. A Blue Apron kit priced at $18.99 drops to $18.68 when you buy 2. Since the kits need to be delivered fresh, customers will also have to pay an additional $5.95 to schedule a 3-hour window for the preferred delivery time. Jet only offers free deliveries for orders above $35. Meal kit companies have been prone to customer churn, and Blue Apron is no exception. Since going public, their subscriber numbers have been declining. In their August earnings report, the company stated that it had 717,000 customers, a 9% drop from the previous quarter. Prior to going public, the meal kit company had over 1 million subscribers. Competitor HelloFresh has seen sales that are growing 5 times faster than Blue Apron. As of March, HelloFresh claimed it had 1.5 million subscribers globally, though this number includes those who received free trial boxes on one of those. See jet.com/citygrocery for day and cutoff time restrictions if you're interested in the Blue Apron deal.
I guess Blue Apron still lives, huh?
They live, but I think they're hanging on. Stock got crushed. I know as of the writing of this, their stock was $1.14 when it came out. They listed at 10. They were hoping to go public between 15 and 17. But I think, talking ancient history here, but the Whole Foods acquisition came out right before the debut, so it kind of threw some cold water on that.
Yeah.
Their stuff's expensive, though. I'm looking at these prices. This is kind of spendy.
It is a little spendy because it's, the competition for it. It's regular products. It's not like Costco products, right? Where Box basically has that target, that corner of the market. So Jet.com is really, really strange. They bought it so they bring all the tech people in, but I'm not sure how much longer it's going to survive.
Well, yeah, we keep talking about Jet, how it's, if you look back at our old podcast, it's like, oh, Jet.com's going away. And then a month ago, it's like, oh, Jet.com redesigned their site, and now they're doing these partnerships. So don't stick a fork in them yet. But I think it's interesting that they partnered with Blue Apron, I guess because it's established. And again, we said last month in our report about Jet how they're kind of now they're just kind of thrown in the towel and say, yep, we are just marketing to millennials and people in the Midwest. We know you hate us, but that's okay because we're just going to target the Northeast anyway.
Well, I mean, it's okay with Blue Apron, right? Like, is that going to stay around? I mean, HelloFresh has been kicking butt, but there's also Plated. There's a whole bunch of these.
Well, it's also curious because Walmart also sells meal kits. So how do you, why do you do this?
Who knows? I mean, I guess it's a good relationship, and that's really it. But let's go to the basics. Like, you've used it, you just canceled one of them, right? I
had HelloFresh, and I really did enjoy it. It was just between the incredible amounts of packaging, which I know is a necessary evil, and the cost. It was not sustainable for us. And I felt bad canceling it because I was kind of enjoying the whole process of it. But again, this stuff really starts to add up. I mean, like we have, what's the local thing we have here? Snap Kitchen. That would make more sense where it's like single serve little meals that you just heat up and it's not, and they're, between $10 and $12 a piece. Between HelloFresh and Blue Apron, like paying $20, $25 for a meal, it's a lot of money. And you don't even get leftovers.
I mean, I'd rather go to a restaurant and somebody else cook it for me.
And you don't get leftovers. I mean, it's literally just enough food for two people, which was great. Well, the food was delicious. And my shout out to HelloFresh because their meat was really good. But, it's just really expensive.
I think for something like HelloFresh, it's like if you do not know how to cook and you want to get into cooking, like that's a fantastic product. Like you and I can cook. So it's
right. That's a great point. So my lady friend, cooking is not her strength. And she learned a lot because we would cook meals together, or she'd say, I want to do this myself. And she learned a lot of things, and she actually turned her son onto it. And we sent him some of the freebie boxes and he got into it. And he's learning to cook. So, I think for that part, the HelloFresh works. But if you're simply trying to get a quick meal, this like I said, this really starts to add up.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like quick meal. It's either quick, pre-done, done. I can make one really quickly, or we go out. Like for me to get a box and then I don't know. I've always had a problem with those kind of things, obviously because I cook. So to me, it's a little different. But
yeah, well, and some of the prepared meals, like we talk about Snap Kitchen, that's kind of an outlier because the stuff is all healthy and fresh, but you get
and I've tried. Yeah, I mean,
you have to watch your salt and everything like that. It gets a little, there's that trade off of convenience for not quite as healthy as you think it might be.
Exactly. I mean, Snap Kitchen is kind of fun. We've tried it and it's interesting, but it's also healthy, clean food.
Right, and that's what a lot of people want. But it's out of the reach of a lot of people, either due to expense or just scaling.
Correct.
Anyway, we'll keep an eye on this, Blue Apron and Jet.com. Do you have anything else to add, Bart?
I do not.
You don't want a $23 seared steak or a $17 Italian farro bowl?
No, not really.
Okay, then. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.